Hi guys, welcome back.
Today we are going to be using the K40 to laser on a leather gun holster.
So we've done leather before, but we have improved a lot of things since then. We've got a new board in there. We know our focal length now. So we're going to make some adjustments on the bed, get it properly set up, and check out the results.
All right, first thing we are going to do here is actually remove the built-in bed. It's got Phillips screws here. There are 5 of them, 3 on the front side, 2 on the back. They've got posts that they screw into right underneath it. You can see this one here just spins on me real bad, so I've got to get wrench pliers down in there to hold that post. Now, it's also screwed in from the bottom, so the posts are spinning here a little bit. Got to get it raised up so I can get my hand and that little right angle screwdriver down in there, and we can get the rest of these removed. So I'm going to pull all of these out. Don't know what we're going to do permanently, but for now we are just going to put some kind of material in there, whether that's 2x4 or just anything to raise it up and get to the right spot. Here's that finished 3D print. You can see, put it right there across the gantry, and we know exactly where we want the top of our. This is a pretty fun little setup here, so I wanted to take a second and show it to you. We are in GIMP, and basically we're going to pull this picture off of the sweatshirt. I'm using it from the sweatshirt because it's got outlines around everything, so we know that it's going to laser it the way we want it. We've just got to get rid of the sweatshirt in the background. So make the selection that we want, and then we can start working on removing this fuzzy gray background. So I'm going to use this magic wand tool and start working on trying to find this selection exactly where we want it by you just click and you drag up or down in the area that you want. It starts pulling a bigger selection. And then over there on the right, you can see in black and white what's selected and what's not selected. You can see down here, we've got issues with the foot. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to shift click and remove the problem sections, and it's just really not working the way that I want it to, and we still don't have it all selected, so some of that's going to get kicked out. So we're going to start over here. Let's unselect all of this, and we will redo it. And look, there we've got it all. It's going to have a lot of extra stuff, but that's fine. We can go back and get that real quick afterwards. So we're pulling that selection, remove it, boom, we've got a white background with a lot of artifacts now. And try the magic wand again to get as much as we can quickly, and that's a pretty good chunk, but there's just so much left. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the select tool on the rectangle or the square, and we're just going to select it all and delete it. So I'm going to speed up this part of the video real quick and just continue to remove all this. A lot of zooming in to find that one or two that we want gone, and then zooming back out and moving around the entire picture that way. got that where we wanted. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the Big Gimpin app version 4. This is the newest one. You've got a few different selections in here, going with tile, going with wood, everything. So just pick the correct one for you, and then you can put in millimeters that you want as well, and DPI. A lot of this is going to be dependent on your individual machine, so figure out where your machine burns best. DPI wise, I'm just going to leave it on this base setting and see how that turns out. Still kind of figuring out the CO2 as far as DPI goes, but this one ended up looking great. We're going to export this, JPEG, name it, do quality as high as you can, get that saved, and then into Lightburn. Very straightforward once we've got it over here and in Lightburn. Going to use it on pass-through. And, well, if I can find it, there we go. All right, so what we're going to do, the main thing we're doing is we're actually going to flip the orientation because it needs to be the other way for this particular holster. But then that's really all we want to do. We've got it the size we want it. We're going to run some tests on it, make sure it's burning good at this DPI. And like I said, it's pass-through. Set your percentage high in Lightburn, and then you can control it on the laser or vice versa. Set your laser high and control it in Lightburn. Whichever one you prefer, do that, and just learn your machines. So we can get that out and start testing that.
All right, guys. So not really sure what happened, but we lost the footage of the actual lasering and getting the holster set up. I just wanted to show you what I did real quick. Essentially, just got a few things stacked up to get the height where I want it. This is the piece that I did a test on to make sure liked how it was cutting. And then right here is 3D piece we printed. So it sets right on top of our material, so we know that's exactly where we want it. And this is the test we did with that. Turned out perfect. After this, I put the holster on there, adjusted it slightly to get it at the right height, did the burn again. Everything came out great, and here's what it looks like.
Here we are with a finished result. Is it edited? There we go. Let's get close to these. We actually did 2 of these, so we resized them. One of them can hold a clip. One of them is just regular. And he prefers the smaller one. We've actually got enough room there that if he does decide that he wants to add some writing to it, we can always add a little bit of writing to it. But love the way these turned out. Burned great.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.